Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Techie Sugan. In this video, we are going to learn about decorator. This video is a continuation of previous video. Already in the previous video, we have learned about what is decorator and how to apply decorator on function without parameter and how to apply decorator on function with parameter. In this video, we are going to cover about a single function with multiple decorator and how to implement decorator with parameter and multiple function with single decorator. These are the topics we are going to cover in this video. Let us start with the first one, single function with multiple decorator. Let us define a function sample, and this function has a string. Let us assume the string has hello welcome. So whenever I am executing this particular function, this function is going to return a string called hello welcome. So now let us execute this print sample. Let me execute this. You can notice that we are getting the output called hello welcome. This is a normal program. What we are going to do is we are going to decorate this particular function by applying decorator. The first decorator what I am going to apply is I want this particular string to be converted to uppercase. This is the first decorator condition where this function has to be applied with the uppercase by implementation of decorator. So we know that whenever we are applying decorator, we are not going to disturb the function, where we are going to modify the functionality of a function. So let me go ahead with the implementation of decorator. So I am going to implement one more function for my decorator, diff, and since you are going to convert to uppercase, let me give the function name as upper str, and this decorator function receives one parameter, that is nothing but the function which to be decorated. So let me receive this sample function with the name called fun, and let me write one more function which is nested function, and let me give the inner function name as inner. And this inner function does not require any parameter value, since the function which you are going to decorate doesn't have any parameter. This particular function does not accept any parameter value. And here I want this hello welcome string here. So what I'm going to do is, if I want the particular string, I want to execute this sample function, and here sample function is denoted with a name called fun. So let me execute this. So right now string 1 has the data hello welcome. Now I can do whatever the modification I want. What I am going to do is I am going to convert this particular string 1 to uppercase. And after this, let me return my inner function. This implementation of decorator I have explained you clearly in the previous video. If at all you are new for this particular video, I have given a link in my description. Just go through it once so that it will be clear for your understanding. So now let us go ahead with your implementation of decorator. So if you want to implement decorator, we will be implementing with the symbol called @ of followed by the decorator name upper str. Now let me execute this. You can notice that hello welcome string has been displayed in uppercase. So what happened? Decorator has been implemented here. So this particular program is all about a function with single decorator, and we are going to implement one more decorator for the same function. If you want to implement one more decorator, let us go ahead with the second case. What I need is I want this hello welcome string to be splitted as a 2 words. So I want to implement split method in this particular string. So I want this hello welcome to be splitted as a 2 word, and both the word to be converted to uppercase. This is a condition. So let me go ahead with implementation of one more decorator, diff, and let me give this particular function name as split str, and let me receive the function which I am going to decorate with the name fun, and I am going to have an inner function, the same condition as we seen for the previously. The inner is a name which I am giving. You can use any name whatever you are convenient with. And here let me declare one more variable str2 and receive the string in this sample. And right now I want this data to be converted to not to convert it, I want it to be splitted. So let me implement string2 dot split method. So by using split method, I am splitting the data and return inner. Now let us go ahead with the implementation. According to this program, only one decorator is applied. I want one more decorator to be applied. So let me apply one more decorator. Right now let me command this other decorator. I'll apply split str. Clear? There's a typo error. Let me modify it. Split str I am implementing here. So now let us execute this program. You can notice that the data has been splitted. I am not applying upper decorator here. Right now I have applied only one decorator where hello welcome data has been splitted. And if you want to implement both the decorator in the same function, let me uncommand this. Now let me execute this. You can notice that hello welcome has been converted to uppercase, then the data has been splitted. So you should be very cautious about the order of writing your decorator. The reason is, if you are given first split method then followed by the upper, what happens in this scenario? If at all you are giving like this, let me execute and show you what happens. It will throw you the error. The reason is, first the split will be implemented. If you are implementing split, the data will be splitted and it will be of two words. If there is more than one word to be implemented in a function, I need an iterator to iterate the data and do the operation. Here this particular upper str doesn't have any iterator. So what I am supposed to do is, first I should convert the given string to the uppercase and later on I should implement this split method. Clear? This is the way of implementing of this particular program. It varies for program to program according to the requirement you are supposed to implement it. This is how to implement a single function with multiple decorator. Now let us move on to the next one, a decorator with parameter. Here you can notice that there is a decorator and this decorator does not have any parameter. There is a split str decorator and there is a upper str decorator. You can notice that this decorator doesn't require any parameter. Your second topic, whatever you are going to say, is a decorator with parameter, where you are going to implement parameter for your decorator. So let me move on to the next topic. We'll make use of the same example for the next topic, decorator with parameter. Here we are going to pass a parameter value for decorator. Here you can notice that here this particular function has a string hello welcome. Let us assume that I want output hello welcome followed by my name. Hello welcome followed by Suganya has to be displayed. Here this particular string Suganya I am going to pass as parameter for my decorator. Clear? I am going to pass this string as my parameter for my decorator, and this function actually has a value hello welcome. So it has to be displayed along with the string Suganya. So how we are going to do it? So we know that whenever it is a decorator, it will have an outer function and inner function. Whenever decorator accepts parameter, you are supposed to write these decorator function inside one more function. So let me declare this function as outer. And let me receive this parameter value with the name var. And I need these statements should be mentioned inside your outer function. So let me write inside this. So what is our condition? I want this data to be printed along with the parameter value of decorator. So if you want this particular data, I will be accessing by using fun. So let me give return fun. Here I want this particular fun function to be invoked. So fun function concatenation of the data whatever you are using as a parameter. Clear? The function will be invoked. So hello welcome will be data will be accessed here and followed by concatenation of var. Your var here is Suganya. And one more thing is, you are supposed to return your upper function. So let me mention return upper str. Clear? So now let us execute this. You can notice that your data has been displayed. Hello welcome is displayed, and along with that the parameter value of your decorator Suganya has been displayed. So your output is hello welcome Suganya. Clear? I hope so everyone is clear with the decorator with parameter. We are passing a parameter value for a decorator. If at all you are going to pass parameter value for a decorator, you are supposed to write this particular nested function inside one more function. Clear? And now we are going to move on to the next topic, that is nothing but multiple function with single decorator. So let me make use of a new example here. Let me define a function where you are going to do division operation. So let me do div1 and let this division operation accepts two parameters, let it be x and y. And where you are going to do division of these two numbers, so return x divided by y. And let me write one more function div2 where this function accept three parameters, let it be x, y and z. And where I am going to do division of these three numbers, x divided by y divided by z. Let me call these two functions print div1 and this accept two parameters, let the parameter be 10, 2. And let me call my second function print div2 and let this function accept three parameters, let it be the parameter where I am giving for both the function positive values. Now let me execute this. You can notice that output of both the function has been displayed in a decimal value. If at all I am passing 0 as my one of my parameter, what happens? It's going to throw you an error, that is nothing but zero division error will be thrown. Now we are going to decorate this function where you are going to handle this zero division error. So let me go ahead with the implementation of decorator. Let me give my decorator function name divdec as my decorator name, and here let me receive my function to be decorated as fun div inner. As we know that whatever the function, if you are going to apply decorator, if the function takes parameter, this function inner function requires parameter value. But the one thing here is we are going to decorate a function called division, but the first function takes 2 arguments and the second function takes 3 arguments. Whenever you are not sure about the argument, we will be moving to the concept called star args, where this will take multiple varying length of arguments. That is the reason we will take star args. If at all you are sure about the number of arguments, you can mention directly. If at all you are not sure about the number of arguments, we will be moving on to the star args, which will receive variable length argument as its parameter. Clear? Now let me go with the implementation. Let me declare a list, empty list, and here we are supposed to take arguments. So let me have list assign args. Args is nothing but my parameter name. Here, as we know that whenever a denominator is equal to 0, it will throw you an zero division error. So I don't want any of my denominator to 0. In the first case, you can notice that except x, everything comes in a denominator, and same way in case of this one. So let me have a slicing here of my arguments where I will remove my first one. Argument first value is mentioned with the index value of 0. I'll start with 1 till end of my arguments. Clear? Here let me repeat again. You're going to pass 3 arguments, in the sense you're going to take from the first position. First position in the sense it will take from y till the end. It may be of 1 or 2 or 3. It may be of any number of arguments. It will start with the first index position till the end. It will be taken and it will be stored in the list. Now, what is the condition we are supposed to apply? We are supposed to apply any one of this list element is equal to 0. So, let me apply an iterator for I in list. Or let me give a list. If this condition is true, what is the condition you are going to apply? I equals 0. If at all my condition is true, what I am going to do is return enter non-zero value. This is a message I'm going to throw, and end of this I'm going to return my function with multiple arguments. If at all my function doesn't have zeros. And now I'll return my inner. Clear with it? A simple program where you are receiving multiple varying length argument or multiple arguments, and we are slicing here starting with your first index till the end, and I am taking any of my values starting from first index to my end of my index is 0. If at all it is 0, I am going to throw enter non-zero values. Else I'll go ahead with the function call. And here let me apply my decorator at the rate of div dec. The same way let me apply the decorator. Here this program is all about applying a general decorator for all the function in your program. So I have applied my decorator here. So now let us go ahead with the execution of the program. Let me click on to run. You can notice that your output has been displayed where we are calling the function. Two function has been called, where your first function has been called with two positive values and your second function is called with the last value as 0. So whenever you are calling the value with 0, when the denominator is 0, you should throw an error called enter non-zero values. So this is what the decorator work does. Whenever the denominator is 0, it is throwing enter non-zero values. I hope so you are clear with how to implement these three topics: a single function with multiple decorator, and decorator with parameter, and multiple function with single decorator. If at all you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon. Thank you.